Hey, visionaries! You are now tuned in to the Starts With a Vision podcast, where everything you do in life starts with a vision. If your vision is clear or foggy, you are in the right place. It's time to go take what's yours, because there's a vision only you can see, and a dream only you can dream. And now, your host, Mr. Starts With a Vision.
What's going on, everybody? This is Mr. Starts With a Vision, Mr. SWAV, Isaiah Fowler, a.k.a. Mr. Starts With a Vision. And you already know, first things first order of business. I have to say thank you so much for tuning in to the episode, tuning in to the podcast. Thank you, because you don't have to be here, and I understand that. You could be listening to another podcast, but you're here, and I thank you so much for that. This week, you do not want to miss. You don't want to miss today, tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday. I promise you that. You don't want to miss, because we have some of the dopest episodes ever. I'm trying to tell you right now. So we're going to bring the heat. Just make sure you come to the podcast, come to the website, and you listen and you check it out. And with that being said, man, if you have any questions, want to reach out to me, let me know where you're listening from, shoot me a text message at 678-841-7928. Once again, shoot me a text message at 678-841-7928. So, you already know, quote of the day and the topic of the day. Today, we're going to start off with a quote, and it goes like this. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on the new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. So I'm going to say it one more time, and we're going to really break this down. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. And that's by John D. Rockefeller. So what I want to do is I want to talk about this. What does this mean? If you want to succeed, you should strike out on the new paths. Okay, so the new paths is not a path where it's already been created and you're following it and it's new to you. The new path is you got to go do something that nobody's ever done. You have to take the path or the road less traveled, and you have to fail along that road. Because when you fail at something that nobody has ever done, that's actually a success. But people don't think about it like that, right? But the other side to this quote is, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. What is accepted success? Accepted success is things like going to get the job with the retirement and it's already proven and it's safe and it's secure. Accepted success is, this person started this whatever business, it's already a blueprint, and that's just what it is. Accepted success is just what's already been done, the norm, the average, right? Even when you start new businesses, there is some form of accepted success. Think about it. There is some type of form of industry standard. There's some type of form of, this is kind of the path that you're going to take if you get into this industry. So what you have to do, and what you should do, is take the road less traveled. Take the road that nobody is really taking, because that is where your greatest success lies. But you also want to and need to do what? You need to take the road less traveled and do things that people just are not willing to do. Just do it. Because when you're different, you stand out. And when you stand out, you're not forgotten. And then when you play that long-term game, that's what it's about. The long-term game. Think about it. The long-term game. If you plan accordingly and you do things for the long term and not the short term, your success is going to be more cemented as opposed to just somebody doing things for the short term. So that's what it is. That's what's going on. And that's the topic of the day. That's the quote of the day. I'm sorry. The topic is, I want to talk about knowing thyself, man. Like, I want you to know yourself. I think it's so, so, so important. So important. And this is why. A lot of times, people are so focused on the world. People are so focused on the external, okay? And I'm going to really break this down. But I think that this is so important, and I mean very important. A lot of times people are so focused on the external world, making other people happy, that they take zero time for themselves. And that is the biggest hindrance. So I have things that I want to talk about. So the first thing is, in order to know yourself, know thyself, you got to spend time alone, man. You have to be okay and willing to spend time alone. When I say spend time alone, what I mean is stop answering your phone. Stop being at everybody's beck and call. Stop always going out. Stop trying to make everybody happy. You just got to spend time alone. You have to learn yourself. Do you truly know what makes you mad? Do you truly know what makes you happy? Do you truly know what gets under your skin? Do you truly know what makes you fulfilled? When you don't know yourself, you are not going to be fulfilled, because you're going to be doing things not for yourself and not for your inner peace and not for your happiness, but you're going to think that's why you're doing it, but you're really going to be doing it for validation and approval of others. The closer that you get to yourself, the better off you're going to be. I'm going to say that one more time. The closer you get to yourself, to knowing who you are at the core, the better off you're going to be. Because you're not going to be trying to play catch up with anybody. You're not going to be trying to keep up with anybody, compete with anybody. You're just going to be living your life. And that's where that inner peace comes from. The higher that you elevate is going to be determined upon the more that you know yourself. Are you in tune with yourself? Think about it. The more you spend time alone, the more that you spend time with yourself, the more you understand who you are, the more in tune you are with you, the more you're able to tap into your highest self. And when you're able to tap into your highest self, let me tell you something. When you are able to tap into your highest self, you evolve. And you start to see life so different every single day. I promise you, man. That's what happens when you know yourself, when you get more in tune with yourself, with who you are, with what you love. When you give yourself attention and you don't give the external world attention and you don't give all these material things attention, when you focus on yourself, you become more amplified. Things become more clear. Things become more clear. And a good example of this is, imagine this. You're at home working, or you're meditating, or, you said you're going to stay in the house today, tonight, this weekend, whatever it is. So what happens is somebody calls you. Hey, you want to, go out happy hour? Do you want to go do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to go ATV riding? Whatever it is. And you say, yeah. I want to go. But you just said you were going to stay home all weekend or that night. So you completely abandon yourself. You abandon who you were. You abandon your plans for yourself. Now, what that does is that continues to take away from you, and you're prolonging your success. You're prolonging your success. So this is what I want you to do. And this is what I think is so important for you. So important for you. You have to become isolated. You have to get away from everybody, friends included, close friends, people you consider brothers and sisters. At some point in time, you have to take time off for yourself. Let me ask you this. Do you have self-care days? Those are the days where sometimes you don't do anything, but tend to you. Give yourself attention. Give yourself energy. That may be sitting on the bed thinking. That may be going and get your nails and toes done. That may be going to a museum because you love art and you want to be around art. No matter what that is, no matter what it is, that may be what it is. But do you do those things for yourself? You probably, if you don't even know why you don't. You don't even know if you were to do something for yourself, what to do, because you don't know what you like. Because you haven't spent the proper amount of time to get to know yourself. And it's so crazy to me because when I started to get more in tune with my own self, it's like the world started moving in slow motion. The world started moving in slow motion, and I started to see zombies. And not literally, but figuratively speaking. I want you to think about it. The world and society will tell people to do this, this, and this. And people will do it, right? People do this every day. They do exactly what society tells them to do. But when you stay true to yourself and you learn who you are not going to let society tell you who you are. You are not going to let society tell you what to do. You're not going to let society tell you any of that. You're going to be true to you. And I think that is lacking so much in today's age, today's world, and to everything. So I wanted to encourage you and recommend and suggest that everybody get more in tune with yourself. When you get more in tune with yourself, you become the best version of yourself. Sometimes you have to slow down in order to speed up. Sometimes you have to stop walking in order to start running. Okay? This is very real. This is very serious. This is real life right now. You have to know yourself. I cannot stress the importance of this enough. I just can't. I know for a fact how important and how serious this is. Because what happens is when you're not in tune with yourself, you start looking at everybody else's success. You don't know what they've been through, none of that. But all you do is you look at them and you say, I should be there. But you don't realize that your plan and your journey is completely different from theirs. Completely different. But you're focused on them. You're focused on their success. And you're missing out on all of your success, all of your opportunities. So I wanted to encourage you and let you guys know that this whole knowing yourself thing, it will change your life. It will allow you to be more in sync with life, with the world, with yourself. And you're not going to be seeming like you're always working, you're always hustling anymore. Because you understand things a lot more. You're more patient now. And I think that also comes with maturity. But that's just what it is. So go know yourself, man. Seriously. Get out there and go know yourself. Go learn yourself. Do you like outdoors? Do you like beaches? Do you like adventures? Do you like excursions? Do you like safaris? Do you like going to the pool or the beach? Do you know these things about yourself? What makes you tick? If you knew what made you tick, you would never go around the things that made you tick because you would never want to get in that space. But if you don't know what makes you tick, then what's going to happen? You're going to tick. Then you're going to be mad when you tick. Or you're going to look bad to certain people. So know these things about yourself. Are you a partier? Or are you a homebody? And be comfortable in your skin. If you're a homebody, then be a homebody. Don't let anybody talk you out of not being a homebody. That's you. So I think that this is called liberating yourself and freeing yourself in one of the many ways that it is possible. So I thank you so much for tuning in. Shoot me a text at 678-841-7928. And I'm going to talk to you guys later. But go know yourself. Go spend time with yourself. Please, go spend time with yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. This is all about you. Go be selfish. They make it seem like being selfish is a bad thing, but it's not. Seriously. So go be you, man. I'll talk to you guys on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to the Starts With a Vision podcast. Come get your vision clear at www.startswithavision.com. See you there.